It all started with me getting extremely clear on what is it that I wanted. And it was $100,000 per month. And then asking why. And then answering that and then asking why. And I know you guys are like, what the hell is it? This has everything to do with it. Because guys, if I hadn't done this, I can probably 95% certainty tell you, I would probably be making decent money selling somebody else's thing and probably wondering why I didn't go for it. And probably bitter that I, never made it work. Making 15, 20 grand, guys, I'm a good salesperson. I could have made 15 to 20 grand, but man, 15 to 20 grand ain't that much money anymore with inflation. If I hadn't done this exercise, I truly I don't know. I might've gone back to selling door to door. I might've got back into that. And that it's not a bad gig, but you're trading your time for dollars. So guys, honestly, the whole reason I want to bring this up is I talk to people, I get the messages. I had one of my buddies who's in my program, and he had a great, it was a perfect fit. He got in, he's even gotten a deal or two, and he is starting to have some doubts. And he's like, can you answer this question for me? I'm like, absolutely, bro, let's talk. And it just made me think about it like this. Like, I got into this because I knew exactly what I wanted, I thought, but I got sidetracked because I didn't understand the why. I got sidetracked. And when you understand exactly what you want, then you realize, okay, I have to do this model because it needs to be recurring. It needs to be asset-based. It needs to be passive. And this could probably be said for any area of life. We're talking about money. We're talking about finance. We're talking about business, but setting that goal and saying, here's what I want out of this area of life and asking why, it gave me clarity. And guys, again, 8 months later, once I got that clarity, I went to work. I got that clarity and I started eliminating stuff. I got that clarity and I started focusing and honing in. And so what I want to challenge you guys is I want you guys this week, and I would love to hear, if you could actually spend the time doing this and you actually ask the questions, I want you to send me a picture on Facebook Messenger. I'm going to give you guys a little gift for doing it. Not because I need it, but because I know what it did for me. So I challenge you guys, every single one of you, if you're listening to this, to take an afternoon or take a morning. Don't set a time limit. Don't set an hour. Don't set 30 minutes. Don't set 3 hours. It might not take you that long. Set aside as much time as you need. Turn off the phone. Turn off all the distractions. Go somewhere quiet. Put on headphones if you need to do it. Whatever the case is, and go and ask yourself the hardest question in the world to ask and to answer, which is, what do you want? And then ask why. And then ask why again, and ask why again. And I want you to find out and drill down and figure it out. And maybe you are motivated. Maybe the reason that you want to make 50K is because that will allow you to have this house, that house, and drive that car. And that motivates the living hell out of you. And for those of you that's the case, I'm happy for you. You don't have to be me, but I'm just telling you right now, I think it was 21 Savage said, I love the money for sure, but I love the hustle the most. That is me, dude. I don't give a shit about the money. I don't really care. Of course, I don't want to go and live in a shithole and start at zero, but there's something kind of exciting about thinking about it because of the chase and the game and the thing. So, but that's me, and understanding that allowed me to make those decisions. So my challenge of going and doing this, writing it down, make sure you take a picture of it because you're going to lose the paper at some point. And if you guys are comfortable, send it to me and I'll give you guys a gift if you actually do this exercise. And I wrote this: without having clarity, it feels like you're just kind of like meandering, dude. There's no clear objective. And in 2019, that whole year, it's like I had these moments. I'm like, yes, this is work. But I never really had that clarity of I am confidently chasing this thing. I felt like a lost little puppy. Okay. But when you get that clarity, you will know exactly what you need to do. Okay. Again, this is what worked for me. And I don't think that's that uncommon for people that get into this space and online business in general to not know what they want. Why are you here? What are you doing? What is it, that number, and why? What's so special about that number? And are you going to be able to hit that number unless you do this business model? Okay. And if you can hit 50K with some other business model, why not do that? If you can hit 50K with SMMA, why not do that? Well, because part of it is I want to make sure to have that control and that freedom and not, okay, great. Well, then you're not doing SMMA, right? You figure out what you want, figure out why you want it, and you match the business model to that thing, and then you go fucking do it. That's the whole game. It's very, very simple.